Alright, this might be an old topic on RoBeats as it's been out for a very long time with the note changing colors. And I see a lot of people who have a lot of questions still about how to change your note color, or even like how to change a certain color, or how to get like bright colors, how to get dark colors. And I'm going to go over it all into detail here. I'll put timestamps in the description so you can pretty much see. It might be a little bit long video, as I'll take my time slowly explaining everything. Plus, this is more of a test of a video because I changed some recording settings. I want to make sure that it looks alright. If it looks good, then I upload this video, that means I'm satisfied with how the video looks like. So this is just morely a test of a video, but we're using RoBeats as a test, so that's fun. So let's say the first things first. How do we change our notes, our color of our notes? Well, it's very simple. We go to our misc here on the top left here, or top right. I don't know my directions here. Top left, top right. We go to settings. We go to note color select under your key bindings. Of course, this might look different back in the day, but it could look different as well in the future. So this is who knows. But note color select in here. You can see this UI here. This is where you can choose your note colors, and you can also choose your favorite time icon if you have those, which you get those from the note machine. I'll explain that again. I'll probably talk about that again later. So this is what our notes look like. If you just quickly choose red or a red note, you will get all red. If you choose green, you get green. You get blue. If you choose orange, you get white, and you choose purple, you get black. So how do you get these notes? These are small notes. So you use small notes to change the color of your notes. So if you go into your inventory here, and you go to your gear, and you go to crafting, and as you see here, you have materials. These are your crafting materials, and you can see that sadly you cannot see how much small notes you own in that screen, but you can check here of how much do you really own. So these are what you need to get your notes, or get your color, changing your colors, I guess you could say. Now, how do you get these small notes? What's a good question, I might ask myself. Well, first, there's a couple ways. I think there's two ways to get notes, or three ways. One way is the note machine. You can spend 100 coins for one spin, or you can spend 1,000 coins for 10 spins. And you can see here, these are the spin odds here. So it's a 65% chance, which this is what you need to get a small note. The rest, 20% for a medium note. Who cares about that? But to get those fever icons, it's a minus or less than 1% chance to get an icon. So there's that as well. So yeah, 65%, you'll get a small note. So we're going to do a test spin here. You can pretty much see what we get if you haven't spun one of these before. We get a fever icon. Well, that's cool, I guess. So we get some small notes. These are what we need to pretty much get or change our note colors. A second way to get small notes is if you go to crafting, and if you were to say, all right, this is not how it goes. You go to songs, and you go to combine, or go to sending, and let's say we craft this song here. I'm like, oh, I got 7 normal copies of Best Friend, and we are gonna combine it. So we got combine. Now we have 2 of the versions of the hard version of the song. So now, okay, now we see it here. Like, you don't need to have 2 hard versions of a song. There's no need to do it. So when you sell one version of a hard copy, though you don't want to sell 2, because then you'll lose a song. If you sell an extra one, then you get a 74% chance to get a note, 13% chance to get a gem, 66.7 to get upgrade protect, and 5.8 to get upgrade boost, and it spins 5 rewards. So if you click sell, you can see we got 2 small notes and some large notes and all that stuff. Nothing too special, but that is one way to do it. If you have lots of coins, or coins to spare, then you can just go to the shop, basically, the song shop, right? And just buy songs that are cheap, and you get once you get 6 copies of one song, then you can just craft it into a hard version of a song. So there's that. Got a mission done. I'll take those. And then the third way to get small notes is you can go to the marketplace. It's a spot where you can buy things off people in the server. Of course, if you jump servers, you can find more deals. Obviously, you want to double check of how much they cost, as some people don't sell them for the right price. But usually no one really sells small notes, so there's that one thing. So there's a hard chance that you're not going to find anything, any small notes in there for a good price. I would say they're like worth 25 coins or like 50 coins each. So that's pretty much it with that. Now, like, we can go into more of the customization here with these note colors. So let's see. So there's a couple things to know of what you can change. Firstly, your note colors would be all yellow, but of course we already have one a colors here, and they are all look different, of course. And so, but when you do choose one color, it actually changes all the tracks here. Instead of just doing one, to make it specify to one, you can choose track 1, and then when now you click the red one, now it only changes the red one. Of course, if you want to do like 2 at the same time, you can't. So if only you could. I thought you could. Never mind. Anyways, so here are the colors. So it goes RGB, WB, so red, green, blue, white, black is the color scheme here. So to an example, you have red, we have green, we have blue, we have white, and we have black. Now, if you want like yellow, obviously you gotta know your color wheel. If you don't know your color wheel, I would go on Google and search up color wheel. But if you want yellow, you do red and green. If you want purple, you want red and blue. You know, if you want green, if you want cyan, then you want green and blue. If you want, I don't know, just green, you got green. If you want pink, then you do red and white. Oh, it's salmon. If you want, is it? Oh yeah, pink is purple. Oops, I forgot. Yeah. If you want red, if you want pink, then you get red, blue, and white. If you want like dark, some dark purple color here, then you go. You know, it's all that kind of. It's a lot of testing you can do. I'm gonna show every single color combination. People always question, how do I get these colors? Well, like I said, if you want like these pastel colors, then you just add white, and there you go. You can add more white. This is pastel blue. If you want more, then you keep going. If you want, it kind of seems like you're wasting small notes, but the more you put, the more white you put, the more color shades you get. So for green, if you want dark green, there you go. You want just super dark green, there you go. Kind of thing. You can put as much as you want. You can go as this is a waste of small notes. But like I said, there now you can choose what track you want. So like you can do 3 the green, and then you can change it to like this here to another green, right? Of course, I'm not going to change my colors. I don't want to mess it up. I don't even know how to get these colors anymore. And then if you want it, this is just a base color. So this is when you're just playing the game. But when you get a fever, then you can pretty much change that as well. So it'll be different colors. So don't forget about that. That is another thing you need to remember. If you want to change your fever time, you can just do some testing here. Of course, from what I remember, people always say there's no arrow above one of these notes. And I think that's because you don't own a small note. So double check if you have small notes, if you don't have an arrow above one of these notes, of course. This is because the reason why we have arrows above these notes is because we own all the notes and have multiple of them, basically. But you could, like I said, you could do testing if you want. Obviously, just if you want gray, then you do black and white. If you want lighter gray, you add more white. If you want darker gray, then you just add more black. It's just simple stuff. Just color scheming. Learn your colors and all that stuff. I don't know. That's like the main explanation that we have here for these colors here. I don't know what I forget. What are some main questions here that people have? If you have more questions, then I can answer them in the comments if you want. I don't remember everything, but I think I went through most of it here of how to get notes, how to change your colors. I don't know. It's not a hard concept. It might be confusing because it's not a lot of tutorial, not a lot of things in game to relate. I mean, it does tell you here. Use small notes to adjust your note colors. Acquire small notes from the note machine, and people, And like I guess the white and black might be confusing, but like you should just test it out. You're not like you're wasting notes if you do this. You could do whatever I'm doing right now. You could just test yourself. You don't have to save. You see them in the preview here, right? So I don't know. That's what I think about that. But yeah, this is pretty much more of a test. Hopefully it looks alright. This video, I think it's fine. I'm not entirely sure how this looks, but I'm hoping it looks pretty good. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, hopefully that helps. If you guys, for more of a conclusion, more ending note here, I do stream RoBeats on the channel. I'm trying my best to save the streams on the channel. So if you see that kind of stuff, like the streams are staying there. Recently, the streams of RoBeats they do stay. If you missed them, you missed them. I tried them once a week at least because I don't have a lot of time to play RoBeats. But other than that, if there's any more confusing stuff in the game, I can try my best to make some sort of explanation video again if this one helps. But yeah, there will be timestamps in the description, and yeah, hopefully it helps. I don't know. We'll see.